I guess I want to inspire people. I want to be the person that I looked up to, but for someone else. Because when I started climbing, I had, for example, Anton and Jack, who got me into climbing. They were the ones that I looked up to. And they were the ones that I looked at and said, wow, I want to be like them. And my main goal for climbing would be to be that person for someone else.
Jason is
easygoing,
outgoing,
and adventurous, and willing to try new things.
Very upbeat, very, I guess, looking forward to like the next thing.
Still a little bit of a goofball.
an ultra motivated person.
and just has an absolute passion for climbing.
Before climbing, I was definitely more timid, I was more shy, I didn't really know how to talk to people. Sometimes I would eat lunch under the stairs or in the elevator just because I felt like an outcast in my friend group. Climbing has definitely taught me how to talk to people, how to make friends, how to be more outward with people, and I think I was just generally unmotivated was the biggest thing. I would normally try a new sport, just soccer, tennis, baseball, cross country, karate, you name it. I'd maybe get into it, and then I would eventually get tired of it. I'd lose motivation and just kind of burn out really quickly. And climbing definitely changed that for me. Climbing was definitely the first thing that I was super passionate for.
And every day, he's continuously improving.
He would always be willing to put in just like so many hours of work into something. It was like he truly believed that he always had a shot at being one of the best at something, and he always aimed for that goal.
I remember one of the first times I saw major results from my training was at the Brooklyn Boulders competition in Somerville. This was a competition with over 200 people and some of the best climbers on the East Coast, so I had no expectations for myself. After the competition, I was in the supermarket with Elliot.
I don't know why we were on a mission to get honey roasted peanuts.
And I was like, damn, those look good. So we got those, I'm waiting in line, and I get a call, and I think to myself, there's no way that this is the call for finals. I pick up, and sure enough, someone says, congratulations, you made it to finals.
And we were like, all right, we have to now run back because it's in less than half an hour.
We quickly get out of line, almost run back to the gym, and as soon as we get there, I'm talking to all these people who also made it into quarantine, and they're saying like, oh yeah, I've been climbing 5 years, 8 years, 13 years, and I'm walking around like, I cannot find another person who's climbed for less than 2.5 years. I ended up getting 6th place at that competition.
I was so pleased to witness all that. It was really a highlight.
I was improving, I had super ambitious goals, I was going to all these competitions, and after Red River Gorge, I got injured. I was crushed. I felt like every bit of effort I had put in leading up to that point was wasted. I became very anxious that I wouldn't be fully healed for a long time. I was just waiting and waiting and waiting, and after about 5 months of this injury, I realized I'm not going to gain anything from this if I sit around and sulk about it. So I started reading articles, I did electrostimulus therapy to help rehab it faster, and I read a lot of books about training plans so that I would have a plan when I came back to climbing. I definitely could not have gone through that process without my friends though. They were always there for me, always helping me through it, always keeping my motivation up, and I could not wait until I returned to climbing with them. So all in all, the injury took about 8 months to heal. Now that I'm healed and not injured anymore, my motivation is returning. I'm super happy that I can climb, And as I'm easing back into climbing and getting back into training, I'm definitely aiming to train for competitions.
He has kind of shown a pretty amazing amount of strength throughout this injury because it's been one that's kind of affected him for such a long time.
In the very beginning, of course, I think me and Jack Sack were better than Jason. But after a few months, he's already better than me. You know, that kind of woke me up to like, wow, you should watch this kid. I can tell something great's gonna happen. We're not over. Like, there's more to Jason. You're gonna see more of him.
One day, I hope to compete and win against some of the climbers that I've looked up to since I started climbing, because I know that if I'm on the same level as them, I'll know that I've made it as a climber.